hello, and welcome along to episode 35 of Sogravia. We have a new overlay. It took forever. I'm really sorry we're late. Yes, and then there were 6, although kind of 5 this week. Darth is currently dusting down some dressing gowns in Dubai, and he has severely dislocated his pinky fingernail. Over the course of the next week, we hope that he can restore his injuries and return to us safe and sound.
You missed a chance to say he dislocated his distal digits.
He did. He dislocated his distal digits while dancing with dinosaurs. Well, I hope he didn't do that while dancing with dinosaurs, because that is a dangerous activity. Nevertheless, the rest of us are here. We have Callum and Obi and Ashton and Sullivan and Zavril, otherwise known as Michaela, Matt, Laura, Josh and Jamal. I'm here. That's unfortunate for everybody because people don't just get to level up when they want. They get to level up when I tell them to. And when we last left off, it was in camp in the wake and aftermath of the departure of the wonderful Fox. And it is there that we pick back up. It is approximately 12:30 in the afternoon, and with them having left, you find yourselves at the foothills of not the foothills of the mountains, but you're sort of on a small plateau before ascending one of the tallest peaks in the northwestern mountains of Sogravia. I would say it's going to be a tough climb. It usually is for everyone else, but when you bring 77 ropes of climbing, the ability to fly, silly jet-powered robots, and all sorts of other strange things, it becomes a lot easier.
We can scale a mountain.
Yeah, I mean, it's fair to say you could probably scale the cliffside. You don't have to, though. There is a path up the mountains. It'll come as no surprise to you guys that this was inspired by Skyrim's 7,000 Steps. So expect something a little similar along the way. Steps.
Everyone look out for a falling troll.
If only we had horses, we could have just walked straight up it.
Yep.
That's true.
Why is it I immediately think about the area that you cannot get past without the correct shout, where it's just really, really windy at the top? It's like, you cannot pass here without it.
Well, we're not going to see Parthenax, we're going to see the Cloud Temple. But as you look up the mountain, you will realise that it's time for cold weather clothing.
Oh boy.
Obi, you grew up in a cave? In a little house? In a tent? In a
little
village?
Whatever.
Teepee is what I was going for.
I grew up in a little... that's a good question. A little, makeshift... Not like a cabin, but, a little house good enough. Worse off than a cabin, but plenty good for kobolds.
Like a hut.
Aww.
Like a little hut. In a village full of little huts.
I love it.
With all the other kobolds live in the little hut.
Wow.
This is a village that I've made up in your world.
Yeah, that's right.
It exists.
They do exist, little villages that they mostly end up like the last little village you visited, with no people in them. No, the one where they had you thought they'd been forcibly conscripted.
That's
instead,
depressing.
just because they were running away from local raids, they went to stay in the Furian Guard safe house. So it's quite possible that the Kobold village have taken shelter now in a much larger city. They don't die, more necessarily. They just tend to have to flee because it's not safe to maintain a smaller village like that. So growing up in a hut, you're probably not as accustomed to the cold as one might think, judging by your colour and your affinity to the magic. But nevertheless,
Not accustomed to the cold?
as much as one might think, given that you are, you didn't grow up a mountain, right?
No, but I do cold magic, and I'm
Yes, that's what I was saying.
resistant to
Given
cold.
that given your colour and your accustomation to magic, that is obviously something in your heritage, but not necessarily something in your standard growth and life. Which means I think the only person who's genuinely from the mountains is Glacius, and Darth isn't here. I guess it's going to fall on Ashrin to lead the way. most likely. Probably the most familiar with, or probably the, not necessarily familiar, but the best at navigating terrains that they would not otherwise be familiar with. Sullivan and Callum, I'm sure, would have done some riding in lower mountains within their work and life. And I'm sure that in their very long life, Zavel has been near some mountain at some point. But for the most part, we'll allow Ashran to lead. And Arman will tell you that he absolutely hates the cold. And he's scared of heights.
Oh dear. Well, that makes sense if you live under the ground, I suppose.
Yep. I know that it's not rational, but to be scared of heights. Frankly, most of my people call the sun the big burning ball of fire in the sky.
Well, that's accurate.
Yes, but to many of us it hurts our eyes. In fact, in my usual form, it still hurts my eyes. I'm very glad for the transformation, allowing me to view the sunset and view the sunrise. But I'm not quite sure I ever wanted to experience it from the top of a mountain. I'll come with you, but I've got to ask, can anybody cast Featherfall?
Yes.
Okay. I'm staying near you.
Sure. Sid can give you some immersion. What is it? Immersion therapy, if you want, and he can just fly you as high as possible.
Sounds awful, but thanks for the info.
It probably is.
Well, you know, sink or swim.
I'm hoping to do neither of those things up a mountain, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
I'll take steady walk.
All right.
You see him sort of like he's got a silk rope in his hand, and he's sort of looking at Sid and like looking back. He's wondering whether he can sort of sneak up and tie a rope around Sid's leg, so that if he falls off a mountain, he can hold onto the rope. He really does appear to be very scared.
Callum will pretend not to notice if he wants to do that.
He ties his silk rope to Sid's leg and then around his own waist. You see him sort of relax a little bit. I can't wait until Sid flies and
he's gonna come with.
It's just like dangling.
That's gonna be great.
I'm looking forward to that moment. But he's got a good sleight of hand score. He can probably untie it quite quickly.
Good.
As you look up the steady mountain climb, you will be provided breakfast. Brunch, lunch. We'll call it lunch. This is my bad. Sorry. I should have had Darth's character sheet open and ready. Let's
Do you
have
want me to control it?
in combat, whoever normally... Oh, well, that's just double depressing, isn't it? Because it's Jay that normally controls Glacius, isn't it?
No, I do. I have.
Oh, you have as well?
I think we both have.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie, Matt, you are the least reliable person to control a character when somebody's missing, as you'll hear every other week.
Well, I'm here this week.
Yeah, sure. Michaela, who do you control when they're not here? Are you a no one yet?
Nobody.
Cool.
I can control Glacius.
I do, Matt.
Yeah, Josh does Obi, Ashrin does Zavril, right? Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sounds right to me.
Okay, so Matt will take primary control of Glacius as and when Darth isn't here. On the off chance that both are not here, Jamal or Michaela, you can decide between you which one will control Darth
Sure.
Glacius as and when he's not here. Cool. But what we were doing, and I will control him in roleplay, that's for sure, is opening up a recipe book. Let's have a look. The recipes and ruminations of somebody whose name I can't see. One Dradil of Tefir. Yes, he's going to look for some gazonificated gizzards in gravy. Don't eat your chicken until you've gazonificated it. It's suggested to enlarge the chicken before inside-outing it. He doesn't have enlarge, unfortunately, so he won't do so. Once he has done so, he'll extract the gizzards and he'll place them elegantly in a line, and then he will look to Zavril and ask if he can cast Agonaz's Scorcher.
Oh, wow.
That I can.
Fantastic. It won't even cost you a spell slot today.
Excellent.
I mean, it will
Let's
cost
go
us
for
also
it.
in general, but not in this particular instance.
Does this mean it's going to have like charred lines across it?
Ooh,
It means
Wait.
it's going to be scorched to Dambagari.
Wait.
Mhm.
Oh.
Yeah, oh.
Guess what spell I do not... I actually do not have Aghan's Sculpture on this character, so no, I actually
That's
cannot.
funny.
Wizard.
Fantastic. I can't do it.
I have Scorching Ray. Is that good enough?
Yeah,
Oh,
I've got
that's-
Scorching Ray
that's
as well.
minuscule.
Manage that, maybe?
That's minuscule. That's
Do you
not
want
gonna be
Firebolt?
Just fireball it. Be fine.
You want mage? Do you
Yeah.
want mage hand?
Yeah.
Bear with me. Upon
I can roll the
realizing,
fire.
upon realizing that you cannot cast Aghan's Scorcher, Glacius will scroll down the recipe book and look at you again and say, "Can you summon a carrot?"
Summon a
Can I
carrot.
Summon a
You don't just
carrot.
have one in the
Are
bag.
you not reading the book? It says
Accio
summon a
carrots.
Wow. Well,
I'm pretty sure maybe one of us can summon a guy, but certainly not a carrot.
Maybe you summon a guy with a carrot. Just keep
Alright.
going until you get a
Okay,
farmer.
You can't summon a carrot. He looks.
summon a creature.
Clever.
He looks at you again, and that's not a creature. Do you have a baguette, Zavril?
oh, surely Zavril has a baguette.
I'll
7,
rummage
probably.
through my rations,
No
and
baguettes.
I'll come back with... Nope, no baguettes.
Okay, it says
Just loaves.
He'll look down the recipe and say, "Well, it says if you don't have a baguette, summon a baguette. Can you summon a baguette?"
Alright. Do that.
Oh god, we're gonna have to go down this thing of summon a guy and see
looking
if we
at
get a
you,
baker.
and looking at you, and realizing that you still haven't got what he wanted, Glacius will just tut, say wizards, and walk off. A little later, he finds some mushrooms that are not poisonous. He bowls them, and then he puts them in a bowl. He rubs them gently with sand until they sigh with joy. And then he heats them with whiskey and looks to you and says, "Did you say firebolt?" Callum.
Surely. Callum has Firebolt.
Yeah, he looks to
yes.
Callum and, good, I knew somebody was a useful wizard. And will demonstrate...
I'll toss a firebolt at his feet and
Okay.
narrowly miss him.
Cool. He'll gesture towards the bowl and ask you for many magnificent mushrooms to be firebolted.
I will Firebolt them.
Yeah, let's co-op this thing.
That's
Give it a nice
23
little
to
bit of
hit
fire.
the mushrooms.
Okay. That is a 19 on your cooking check. For the next 24 hours, you will have advantage on all ability checks.
What?
Whoa!
Magnificent mushrooms are good. The recipes and ruminations are
Obi.
yes, they're a bit odd. Even a casual look would inform the reader that he was a wizard with an addled mind. Yes, it's difficult to hit mushrooms in a bowl, to be fair. But now we've got a charred bowl to go with it. Yeah, so advantage on all ability checks the next 24 hours to all of you.
Yeah.
I'm getting really distracted by the fact there's an otter on our screen. Nobody else will know, but every time I tab. Wow, that is the most painful hiccup anyone has ever had.
Oh no.
Cool. I've got this. I've been having these migraines that hurt like all the way down my neck and in my chest and everything. And then when I hiccup or breathe too sharply, they go off all over again. I got my medication
God, what
starting
the hell?
Monday, so I'm really looking forward to that. But as you have your advantage on all ability checks, I will ask you, please, as you ascend the hill, can I have a D100 from Jamal, please?
That will be... Oh my god.
Oh!
Believe
It
it.
happened! Yes! Yes!
I did not believe it when it happened either. Holy shit, just a 0, 0, 0. And 100. We got it.
Level up! We found it.
As you are travelling up the hill, you are greeted by an unusual character floating just off the side of the road.
Oh.
It's the mystery guest. I will need a D20, please. Also from Jamal.
Get a 20.
D20, come on. Oh, it's a 17.
Sorry, I need to pull something up. Pull multiple things up, in fact. But you are met by an unusual creature. The art is coming. I need to upload it to Roll20, so bear with. But at a quick glance, you will all know that this is a genie.
Oh.
He is a genie of flame. And can I just do that? Does that work? This might just place it in our campsite.
Are we all gonna multi-class right now?
I think so. Yes.
He's getting there. He's getting there. Come on, dude. Where are you?
Just a feat. Just a feat for everybody.
I can't change music either, so like we're just.
Like a
sat in-
minor pack
Whoa!
for everyone?
Oh.
Oh no, they've gone.
Why?
I said this might just appear in the middle of the campsite because I've dragged it to the wrong place.
And it's gone.
He's coming. He's coming. He's coming.
You got a friend like me.
I'm not cool enough to be able to like do Robin Williams. But yeah, or Will Smith for that. But there he is.
Oh, this guy's cool.
And I think I can now change the music. Can I now change the music? Is that allowed?
The genie. His name is literally the genie. The genie.
He's Genie of Flame.
My word.
Please play the Item of Genie theme tune.
No, I think you're getting whatever this is. It's
My
taking forever to
goodness.
load. But anyway, he looks at you and he sort of welcome. A journey you are making, is it not?
Hello. Yes, we are indeed on a journey.
I have lost something, and to reward you greatly I shall if you can find it.
What is it you're seeking?
At fear of being a cliche, I have lost a lamp.
Oh dear. Are you
Should
not...
have seen that coming. Should have seen that coming. Okay.
He
What
could
does
have
it
lost a
look
ring
like?
of 3 wishes. He looks at you and it looks like a lamp. A genie's lamp. It is golden and fluted. There is a much magical inscription along the side.
Where did you
And,
see it
he sort of
last?
gestures his hand and he will actually show you a genie's lamp as an image. Well, that is the thing, you see. I came out of it right here. He gestures towards the ground where he's currently, the edge of his flame leads to. And there is no lamp.
Oh.
Huh.
Is he like on the edge of a cliff where it could have like toppled off?
No,
And
it's on a trail. Doesn't make any sense.
Maybe it's right. Maybe it's right there, just invisible.
Yeah.
And what if it is? He sort of reaches down and sweeps his hand beneath his own legs, and sort of get along the ground, and you see the grass sort of burns slightly at his touch. Alas, no, 'tis not to be, 'tis not here indeed. So where could it be? That is the question.
Oh.
Perchance you might find it, you might seek it and return it to me.
I will most definitely keep an eye out for you.
An eye out. That sounds quite painful, but I appreciate your efforts.
Up to us.
What did you say, Matt?
I said I'll keep 2 eyes out for you.
Ah. Would that make
Better
you
be.
blind?
Oh. Never mind. I
how
won't look
how
for
long
them.
ago did you come out of the lamp?
I'm thinking. Perhaps a couple of 100 years.
No, Jesus.
And you've been here the whole time?
No. Here and hereabouts, I suppose. Ish.
Like... okay, wait, hold on. Genies, are you not bound to your lamp?
No. Perhaps a misconception that is had. No, I just sit in there sometimes when I'm feeling fragrant.
Oh, okay. It's a chill-out tent.
A vessel, indeed.
Okay.
Can you not detect the location of it?
Oh, well, you see, I'm having a little bit of a problem. The magic, it is not coming.
It's.
And he sort of pinches his fingers together and nothing happens.
Whoa.
Is there? Am I able to sort of see any trace? Am I able to sort of like pick up any traces of magic, or is the magic coming from him just like completely, or is there just none? It's completely inert.
He is magical, but he is not creating any magic at all.
How curious.
Are you doing anything specifically to try and detect magic, or to try and understand its magic? Like, are you casting detect magic, or are you just asking? If
I would like to try. I would like to start looking to. I'm looking.
Are you ritual casting detect magic?
Channeling. Yes.
Sick, great.
Detecting
Cool.
my magic
While
and
he's
channeling
doing
it.
that for 10 minutes and chanting away, the genie will sort of look at. Well, there's no need to rub it in my face that you can magic.
Oh, that's cruel, Zavril.
I'm only doing this to help you.
I'll pull out my Lantern of Revealing, going off of Obi's idea. Let's just look around. Is anything invisible around here?
Ooh, give me that perception check.
Okay.
This is a tough one. I will take it from one other person of your choice.
Oh, great. I have a +4, so
Which one
someone's probably
person
better.
thinks they're good at noticing small changes? Alora, is that you?
It's probably.
Notice a frog in your throat. You actually want to roll Ashrin. Give me a perception check with advantage.
Okay.
Please do so.
Both of you, please.
Oh, okay.
It's a 28.
Well, there you go. That's better than anything I could have gotten.
Yeah, that's great. You would have failed miserably. The DC was 26.
Oh, shit.
Oh!
Yeah.
Wow.
Ashrin, you notice a ring on his finger that wasn't there before. It is invisible. An invisible ring revealed by the lantern, or revealing. In fact.
So likely unconnected to the lamp.
Go on, Sullivan, you can say something out loud if you want to. Instead of just waving your hands dramatically.
I can't, because it's not something Sullivan would know. So no, I cannot. I was gonna say, I mean, I don't know if it's any different with a natural genie, but a warlock genie, their lantern per se can be many things, such as like a locket from a necklace. So there's nothing to say that there's not a thing on the ring that he actually goes inside, and not necessarily a lantern. And he might actually be tricking us because genie are chaotic in nature. But Sullivan doesn't know any of these things, so neither do you.
Well, it's a theory.
I will ask him. Does your lamp always look like a lamp?
Well, yes. Should it occasionally not look like a lamp? Would that make you more comfortable?
I mean, it might not look like a lamp sometimes. Sometimes things could change.
That is true. Everything is immutable. And he sort of raises his hand as if to conjure some magic, and nothing happens.
Hmm. Well, I'm stumped.
A tree! You're a tree?
Ah. Oh, genie. I will choose my
Yes?
words very carefully.
Ah, and so you should. You should always be careful what you wish for.
Yeah. True that.
It's certainly a good thing we're not looking to be making any wishes right this second.
Ah, but if you did, I would have the perfect thing, you see. Unfortunately, my magic isn't working. Perhaps you could wish my magic back into existence.
Whoa.
Would that work?
I wish I had the capability to wish in order to wish your magic back into existence.
Then wishing the capability you shall have, and he will take off his ring and he will hand it to you.
Wow. Well, there's
Please, wish my magic back into existence.
that. Oh.
Wait,
I mean,
what is
so
that
this
ring?
is a ring of wishes right here, yes.
A ring of 3 wishes, in fact.
Ooh.
Don't worry, they're all intact. Put it on and wish my magic back into existence, and a wish will be yours to be granted too.
But why-
Magic
why
is
did it-
needed in order to activate the ring.
What do you mean?
Why couldn't
But-
he have done it himself?
Because his magic isn't working. His magic at all. None of his magic is working.
Oh.
So
So
he
you
thinks
do
maybe
need
it would
magic
work for-
to use the ring.
He thinks so. He's never had any struggles before, and now he can't magic.
Okay.
Right.
Mr. DeGenie, you said you're giving 3 wishes away?
No, just the one. The wish that I have my magic back, so I can detect my lantern. And besides, it is given
Obi's
to this
gonna look
brunette.
at Zavril. Zavril, I know a wish you should make.
Yes, you should wish that my magic comes back into existence. That is the wish.
No,
I have granted.
I have a bet. Will we get another wish after?
If you can wish my magic back into existence, then a wish I shall grant you. Yes.
Okay, I'll hold my thought for now.
Zavril, what are you doing?
In this time, I was saying I was casting detect magic.
Mm-hmm. The ring is
Does that
very
come to
magical.
completion? Can I? The ring is very magical, but there's no trace of magic anywhere in the near vicinity in terms of his lantern or anything.
No.
And there's no sign of it being anywhere nearby.
No.
Huh. Okay, so since this ring has 3 charges, yes? Or is it just the one left in the ring?
He says there's 3.
And I can identify. And does it? I wouldn't know, would I? There'd be no way for me to know really if there's 3. So, Obi, you had a thought?
Yeah, I did, yeah. I think we should use this wish to wish that Fox could come and join us again.
Obi?
I understand. I don't think that can be happening right now. He has something important to do. I'm sure he'll be with us again when he can, in time. But for now, this is something that we have to do. He has to do his thing. And with that, I'll slip on the ring.
Your detect magic stops.
Okay, Jesus.
Your detect magic stops immediately.
Whoa. What?
Huh. Interesting. Oh, so I'll look to slip the ring off.
Mm-hmm. You take the ring off.
I would like to attempt
gonna
to
wait 10
press to
minutes?
check something in front of me.
Yeah, you do so. It works.
Okay. Can I look to... I would like to try to create a more, how do I put this? Something longer, something like a longer term continual sort of effect in front of me. Let's say,
You can use
Actually,
prestidigitation
I'll
to
actually blow a
create
spell slot
create
on
an
this
image.
if I
Okay.
can.
You can blow as many spell slots as you like.
just a first level spell slot, just to create a continual effect.
Yeah.
And then I'll put the ring on.
Okay.
Does the effect
I
stop?
don't know. You didn't specify what spell you cast.
I was looking to.
You said blow a spell slot. Yes, but that is about as vague as one could be. You blow a first
Yeah,
level spell slot, so I assume it's
I
not a
should
second
be
level spell.
really specific, shouldn't I, about this?
It would be really
yeah.
nice. Yeah.
Yes.
Decisive and specific, in fact, combined would be wonderful.
Damn it!
Perhaps you want to
I
see
don't
when your
have to.
unseen servant disappears.
Yes, actually, that's fucking perfect. Yes.
Jamal, you want to wait and see if an invisible creature disappears?
We do have a
I would be
lantern
able
of
to see it,
revealing.
but
I can have the lamp shine on it if you want.
Okay.
What does an unseen servant look like? Is it just a guy under the lantern light?
so.
invisible, mindless,
can
and
I describe
shapeless.
this one?
Oh, he's shapeless.
Oh damn! Okay, never
Like
mind.
literally, it's
I was gonna have it as just this hovering.
Regardless, you
shapeless
put the ring
spectral
on, he doesn't
made
disappear.
outfit.
Oh, okay. Does it like end concentration? Wait, no.
It might.
Quite possibly. Don't dismiss things out of hand when you are correct.
I didn't remember if detect magic was.
It
concentration,
is.
so I
It
didn't
is.
Check that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's. Is this okay? I want to identify this ring because he says it's one thing, but it's doing something else.
You cast identify, nothing happens.
On the ring?
Yeah.
Oh no.
It can't find purchase. It just like slips off.
What is?
You said this
Is-
was
is
a
he
ring
lying
of
to us?
wishes, right?
Yes, it should be. It should be. Ring of three.
Can I-
lied to him?
Can I insight check him to see if
course you
he's
can.
like got any facial twitches or anything like that that might indicate that he's lying? That is a 23.
Wow.
Doesn't seem to be lying. He genuinely seems to believe that it is a ring of three wishes.
Where'd you
Maybe
get
he
this
was
ring,
lied to.
Genie?
Yet, it is mine. It is part of me. My
Oh,
makeup, indeed.
like you were born with it?
I am a genie.
Created with it? Oh, okay.
May I ask, could you attempt to do some of your own magic now?
Ooh,
My magic is lost to me, but if it pleases you to watch a man suffer. And he sort of
It's
raises his
not
hand,
easy.
and a spectacular catastrophe of sparks rises into the sky.
Whoa.
My magic! My magic! It is back! It is back! You have cured me forever! Ah, where is it now? And he sort of reaches his hand out and puts his hand like in the middle of nowhere, and it, like his arm disappears up to the elbow, and then he just yanks a lantern out of existence. Ah, my lantern! I left it on the plane of fire. I knew I put it somewhere. Fantastic!
I
And he
always
puts
forget
it down.
to check there.
He puts it down on the floor, and he sort of edges himself over and. Well, as a reward, you may keep the ring of three wishes.
Well, hold on, Genie. This ring is defective.
How dare you, defective!
That ring is what was keeping you from using magic.
Oh.
I don't think it is defective.
Ah.
I think it does entirely what it's meant to do.
Ah,
but
the aboleth!
first-
The aboleth! He tricked me! He
Oh,
tricked me,
no.
he tricked me.
Mm.
Oh,
Wanted to
Wait
make
a
me-
minute.
He wanted to make me part of his collection, and I said, no, nay, never. That shall not be. But I was temporarily addled, one might say. I am partial to the occasional herb, and herbs were offered.
Sure.
And when I left, that is when my problems began. My ring. They took my ring.
Unbelievable.
And replaced it
Took
with
your
an
ring and
identical
took your
ring.
hands.
Look! And he waves his hand and he doesn't have a ring on because you're holding it with him.
No, we're holding it.
It is the same ring, but the different ring. A nightmare. Well, be that as it may, I am a genie. I will just make another. I wish for a ring of three wishes. And he puts his hand in the air and brings his hand down. He's holding a golden ring with a red gem on it. Ah, beautiful.
Unbelievable.
Beautiful. And the best thing is, they always come back, back, back. He picks up the ring and he blows through it, and big, huge blue bubbles come out of it into the sky. And he
goodness.
flicks it up in the air, and then he sort of blows, and it sort of balances, spinning just above his mouth. And then he pats it towards you, Callum. And as it gently spins towards you and begins to spin just in front of your face.
Oh, I'll grab it.
A wish is what was promised. A wish I should keep. Pray tell me what you wish for. Pray tell me what you seek. Don't
Obi raised his
say
hand
it too
again.
Would it-
quickly. And don't
would it
ask
be-
him, and he points towards Zavril. He's not careful with his words.
Yeah.
Would it be campaign breaking if we wished for the end of the war? Like we just wished for the shadow bell to
The end,
go
the
back
end of
to
the
where they
Shadowhunters.
came from.
Alas, some things are beyond my power.
I
Those
was
things
gonna
no,
say.
Obi's raising his hand right now until someone notices him.
Yes,
Go on.
I'd be.
Oh, they?
We maybe we could wish away the curse on Zavril.
You're reading my mind.
A mind reader, you say?
Wait, hold on.
Ah, I
This
must
is-
shield my thoughts.
Okay.
And he puts his hand to his head.
Genie. What do y'all think?
These figures you
Well,
speak of.
Okay, while the genie's working that out.
The genie could wish himself a ring of mind shielding, and then he could be very satisfied that nobody could.
It is a good idea, but we should be very specific with our wording.
That you
because
should.
otherwise, you know,
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
If we're like, I'll cure him of his ailment and he's just a little bit tired, You know, we don't want to waste it like that.
Or
Could also wish to have the Gutbusters be with us permanently.
we could also wish for something like that has eluded everyone so far, like a way to understand the Shadow Veil, something like that.
What about an item that protects us whilst we're there?
Yeah, something
Whilst
like
we're in the
that.
land?
I know an item that could protect us. It's a wizard named Zavril, and he can't go there currently.
Zavril's not
Aw.
an item. He's a person. Don't objectify him.
Callum, I do appreciate the sentiment.
I do like that idea, Obi, and that is kind of the first thing I thought of, but, you know, if we don't phrase it just so, who knows what'll happen to Zavril.
Ashrin, what do you think?
Yeah, Ashrin. We could just go classic and wish for riches.
I mean, I have been thinking more immediately of a peaceful resolution to this whole Cloud Temple fiasco.
I love that, actually. What do
You
you
know,
think?
we could use our. Why would you wish for something that we can do with our words?
Well,
I don't know that we'll be able to peacefully resolve this with our words.
We could wish for more wishes.
Ah, that's in the rules! You know that you cannot. The oldest of rules.
That one.
Actually, we don't know the what are the
gain a
rules?
level?
It is quite simple, you see. There are powers you may wish for to increase your powers. No, these levels are not something I comprehend. You may not wish for more wishes. You cannot wish for something that I cannot achieve. This is usually something to do with areas of protected magic. I cannot, for example, remove a god or
Sure.
that sort of thing.
Not being able to remove a god obviously means that our Shadowhunters situation will never be able to be resolved.
These Shadowhunters you
yeah.
speak of are those nasty people from the plane of shadow in the lands to the east, correct?
Mm-hmm.
They are indeed.
They're quite difficult to interact with, and frankly, I'll have nothing to do with them.
Sure.
That's
Trickier
fair.
than a
I've
genie.
nothing to do with them as well.
You know what I thought about, guys? What if we wish, you know, Genie, you would like this too? Some way to deal with the sovereignty. Wish for that. Those guys are a pain in the ass. And they want this helmet.
You
I
wish
would
for a helmet?
actually-
Oh, no. We got the helmet unlocked.
So just a reminder, you can have the standard wish effects, or something else.
Mm-hmm.
So those are the
There's
standard
just
wish effects.
too
just in
many
case.
things to wish for.
I know, the possibilities are endless.
So I'm thinking, obviously, one of the possibilities would be the elimination of the sovereignty. That would be one
Elimination.
thing to consider.
That sounds quite a drastic wish. How morbid.
It is a drastic wish, but it would be a
Are
very
these
common
creatures within my power?
sort of-
Well, they did trick you, Genie.
Ah, you mean the Aboleth?
Yes, so it's probably
Yes.
afraid of what you can do, right? It didn't want you to have magical abilities.
I think that unlikely. We came
Could
to a
wish
deal of
to-
sorts. But obliteration would not be on the cards. I could perhaps find a way of protecting you, but that is about all.
Not a
That would be an
bad
interesting
idea.
consideration.
We know that damn demon's gonna hunt us down.
Could you maybe increase all our decks and give us higher AC?
You wish to be
I
well
don't think that'll
armored.
work for the heavy armored people.
No, we don't wish anything just yet.
One thing I am considering as well as I thought having the, dare I say, the wisdom and guidance to find more easily the solutions to all of the problems that will end up facing us.
They told you
That's
to be
such a
specific with
vague
your words, and
wish.
you've been as vague as physically
I
possible.
know it's very not specific.
I was
Would
gonna
you
say,
like to-
Zazzle, that
Would you like to know the
I do
guidelines
believe-
I have written on the card, just so that you guys get a bit
Yeah,
more
go
clear
on
picture?
then.
Okay. So
I do believe wishing
um,
for wisdom would give us a book.
I think
it
so,
would.
too.
It would.
More than likely, yeah. No, I was
Yes.
thinking more in terms of
So
like
just to clarify,
links
Jamal,
of divine
before we-
guidance.
Just to clarify, it says the party may ask for a wish, a single wish. This wish cannot have any long-term effects on the campaign. E.g., they cannot wish away the BBEG. For example, this can be explained away as any creature that has powerful enough magic to cast counterspell at the 9th level would
I love
be
that.
capable of protecting themselves from the wish spell. This includes and is not limited to the leader of the sovereignty, most of those aboleths and the shadow veil, as well as some of the archmages, that sort of thing. The party might wish for an item that would help unite other people. They might wish for protection from a certain form of magic or damage, resistance to a certain damage type, or perhaps a bonus to a statistic.
Yeah. So
We
is
could
Is it-
wish. Sorry.
Oh, you go ahead. You go ahead.
Josh, go.
I was just gonna say we could wish for a way to unite the factions.
Oh, look at that purr.
Oh. Yeah.
She likes
we
that
could wish
thought.
for
That's
something-
cheating.
I know. She approves of this. But like, I mean, yeah, that could help in
That would
crazy
be
amounts
very
of
helpful.
ways. Do you know what I mean? For all we know, that could help with the giant problem. Because maybe
Yes.
the Magus Arcane knows something about interaction with the giants, but we don't. Yeah, so just a thought.
Yeah, I think something along those lines. Again, the phrasing would have to be very precise. Would curing Zavril count as one of those long-term effect of the campaign themes?
You wish me to dispel the plane of shadow from inside your friend?
I don't know.
I don't know either. It could be done, but the cost. The cost.
The cost.
Even this one doesn't know the cost.
Okay, then maybe we shouldn't risk that.
Your problem with dispelling the plane of shadow from within Zerval is there's nothing to replace it right now.
Ooh.
So you would just be leaving a void
Interesting.
in place,
Oh no.
which could
You'd
cause
die.
more harm. That is very
course.
possible, yes. An unfortunate side effect, I would agree.
Wait, but what
Okay.
if
What if he doesn't?
what if you put
Indeed.
it inside? What if you put it inside of me and you put what's in me and him?
Well, Obi, we're in the same predicament then.
He sort of looks at Zaron. Would you like scales? No, you would. But it is perhaps you would wish to transfer the curse to yourself. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
A valiant and courageous offer. Who knows if it would kill you when it did not kill your friend?
I don't think we should spend the wish.
I
on that,
don't
okay?
recommend it.
You already have a solution, do you not?
Mm-hmm. We're working on that.
It will take a while, but the hope is that the solution will indeed fix this problem. The question is more time than success, I think.
I cannot give you more time.
Yeah. Unfortunately, time is ever ticking.
I miss not giving.
Technically not true. Could go to the astral plane. Time doesn't move there. It's static.
So let's wish to go there.
No, hold on.
Hang on.
That is not even a wish. I can send you there immediately if you wish.
Oh, for free.
Oh You said that's not a wish, and you can do it if you wish. You're confusing.
No.
Don't be confused,
Uh,
little man. It's okay.
I actually do wonder then, since you mentioned
You
the
do a lot
astral
of that,
plane.
don't you?
I know,
Wander
I wonder
away.
a lot. I have ever a number of questions and not
Preferably
enough
in
answers.
that
If I-
direction.
If I were on the astral plane, would this
Would you
situation,
explode?
like,
Well, let's find out,
progress?
shall we?
No.
I don't want to
no.
wish
Raise his
for it.
hand.
No.
Not a wish. I will do it for free. An
Interesting
interesting experiment indeed. Perhaps we could visit the astral plane together and see if you can make it back.
Okay. Well,
Oh,
It sounds like a fun adventure.
I am curious,
that
but
does sound like a fun adventure.
I
he
would like to
reaches
have a
his
solid
hand
way
up
back
towards
before
Zevran
we go anywhere.
and puts his hand on his shoulder and, are you sure? A quick trip. Back in a minute. Back in a mo. Astral plane and
well.
return.
hold on.
Well,
Who knows how
I
long
will
a minute
return.
is
Who
there?
knows? Who knows when Zevran will come back? I will be only a minute in your time. Like
No,
this, and he
no.
lets go of Zevran, and then he just sort of phases out of existence, and then literally sat there in silence for 60 seconds. And after 60 seconds, he comes back, and easy as that, easy as pie. What is that sentence anyway? Easy as pie. Is pie easy? Questions must be asked.
The
It's easy to
easiest
in-
of all desserts.
Ah, I
eating,
see.
yes.
Okay, easy to eat, but not easy to make. A
to
paradox in
enjoy.
itself. So, you coming to the astral plane? And he looks at Zevran.
Would be a very interesting experiment.
Is that a yes?
What if... and I'm talking to the party here.
No,
What if
I
we
feel
were
so
to wish for-
excluded.
What if we were to wish for something that would allow us to travel between the plane?
Why?
I'm just
Be cool.
It's a useful
saying
skill,
ideas.
but,
Oh, hold on. That's
Zaglo could
interesting
sleep there.
because would that mean relatively free travel of the plane of shadow as well as everything else?
Whoa.
the plane of shadow is only on the material plane now, Janelle, you know that.
Right. Okay.
That is literally what Raveneska did, was bring the plane of shadow to the material plane.
Yeah, but I mean, if we that's why I was interested. The ability to be able to travel the planes freely would that mean it would grant some sort of pseudo protection in the realm of shadow, meaning that our entire issues within
No, because the plane of shadow is the material plane, so
for shame. For
you would
shame,
be able to
okay.
avoid the effects of the shadow veil while in the Feywild. Interplanet travel is a wish I can grant. Say the word and
Although
it's
to be
yours.
fair, the ethereal plane is like mirrored ours, right? So we could go into the ethereal plane as we're traveling the shadow lens, and then just pop out when we need to, and then pop back in, and that way we won't be as debilitated by the effects.
Oh, fantastic! We can all get a spark, and we're all planeswalkers now. Excellent. We're now playing Magic the Gathering. Most fantastic. Why do I feel there's a risk to this, indeed, even still? Head into the Nine Hells and suddenly we're just facing off against all kinds of abominations.
Why don't we just keep it simple and wish for a good night's rest?
No,
I'm tired.
hold on.
I can give you a good
We
night's
could
rest.
wish
You
for
don't need to wish for that.
Glacius. Wish for Glacius to finally learn how to cook good food.
Oh my
Ah, he's getting there.
God.
He's getting there. He gave you advantage on all ability checks today.
The mushrooms were good today.
Yeah, no, he's already there.
No, that was Callum's firebolt.
Thank you.
Well, it wasn't yours. I saw that fading from here, the genie says.
Oh,
Damn.
well, that's a burn.
Damn. Well,
Out of curiosity, Mr. Genie, what would you wish for?
ooh.
A safe place. Away from all peering eyes, where no one could hurt me.
I mean, like
I
your
have one,
land
of course. I have one, of course, but you don't.
Oh.
Ah, you mean what would I wish for now for me? Not what I wish... I thought you meant what would I wish for if I was you.
Oh.
Either one works.
Oh, well, what I would wish for if I was you was that. A safe place, a place where I can relax. I... Meatballs.
Okay.
And he gestures with his
Alright.
hand, and after a moment he is holding a bowl of meatballs covered in cheese. Dips in a fork. And...
Say,
Excellent wish. Wonderful.
then I wish for you to share.
He holds the bowl out for you to help yourself to a meatball.
No. Okay, guys, let's get serious about this wish.
I-
So many possibilities.
What he said was actually a pretty good idea if we could have a transportable, safe place.
Sure. Like like a pocket dimension, pocket plane. It
You get a
wouldn't be.
specially made item.
That would be helpful against the sovereignty as well, I think. You know, where no prying eyes can see.
Probably something that could be
You
used
get an item.
nightly.
Yeah. It teleports us to our house so we can sleep safely.
That's not a bad idea.
Now, give a
Although-
thought though, on a note of planar travel, would just being able to take a quick, safe little trip to Elysium be a safe place for us to hang out when we?
You would know that planet travel is never 100% reliable, even for those who do it as completely natural abilities.
Right. So it could be plenty of safety, and it could be an incredible amount of risk. That would be fascinating, though. Oh, it's so not easy to think of this.
If it was
Wow,
something we
what-
could use securely that would allow us to continue on our path daily without... we wouldn't want something that took us home if it didn't take us back to where we were before.
Oh, yeah, you gotta think of all the angles that he could screw us.
Mr. Genie,
Mm-hmm.
what happens when we make this wish? Do you just disappear?
For why would I do that?
I don't know. I don't know, as I'm asking.
No. I mean, this particular spot isn't particularly exciting. I'd probably move on. I haven't been to, your friend mentioned Elysium. I might pop there for a while.
Okay.
What if we wish for you to join our party? You could fight with us.
Wow. I love that.
What food is being served at this party?
Delicious mushrooms.
Delicious mushrooms, you say?
Yep.
I'd be up for a party. I'll do that for free.
No, our
When is
traveling
it?
party is
Oh.
what he
No,
You have
you
a
could become a
traveling party?
Shadowhunter.
I don't see any
No,
bards amongst
no,
you.
no. Join our group of adventurers,
Yes.
known as the
Shadowhunters.
Shadowhunters.
Oh, for how long? An hour? I'd walk up the mountain with you if I must.
until our goal is finished.
Yes.
No, goodness me, no, nobody would sign up to a contract like that. What do you think I am? A fool to be tricked by the patron of a warlock?
No, no,
Yeah.
no.
No, I have places to be, people to see, meatballs to eat. Would you like one?
Oh, so you're very against the idea of
Not if
becoming
it
a
costs
patron.
the
then?
wish.
A patron, you say? Wow. And what will be in it for me?
Oh,
You'd have a little
Friends.
Tony.
Oh, wait, well, why does there need to be something in it for you? We already helped you, that's why you're rewarding us.
No. I'm rewarding your help with a wish.
Mm-hmm.
If you were seeking a patron for further gifts, well, then I would need something in return. Meatballs aren't going to cut it.
Friendship.
Out of character, do any of us benefit from a multi-class into Warlock?
Traditionally, I would give this
Probably.
out as a feat, not as a multi-class.
As a minor pact?
You could then decide later
I
on if
see.
you wish to multi-class, but for the most part, I'd give it out as a minor pact first, yeah.
Okay. We could all get a minor pact.
But you'd have to bind yourself to his service in some way or other.
Mm.
Yeah, but look how silly he is. It wouldn't be too...
Given how little time you guys have.
I love this guy.
Yeah.
You know, what if he sends you to the astral plane to investigate the meatballs there?
Yeah,
Well,
he's gonna have us do his
time-
chores.
That would be a fantastic adventure.
It would be!
And how long
Yeah.
have you been stuck there for too long?
You get back and Sagravia's fallen.
Because
Time doesn't
time works
move there, it's
differently.
fine.
It does work
Exactly.
differently, yeah.
Yeah. But it would be an interesting proposition, would it not?
I think
Sort of stimulating
in
conversation.
return for my patronage, the 7 instruments of the bards. You must spend your life collecting them for me. I've always had an interest in music.
Alright.
That is my deal if you wish a patronage, but your wish is yours. And no, I cannot provide the 7 instruments of the bards. Unfortunately, I don't have them.
Okay.
Unless someone wants to eventually multi-class into Warlock, I don't think Minor Pact is beneficial
You can
enough
get things
for
like Devil's
us.
Sight. Right?
Sure, but that's so
The
situational.
ability to speak to animals, weird things like that.
Yeah, who needs that?
Well, you guys, because you just lost it. You're sure
I
of that.
mean,
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Devil Sight would
Yeah, Devil's Sight's pretty
Unite.
good. There's lots of good things about a minor pact, but you would have to seek out the instruments in 7 bars. And it depends how, you could pretend you're being diligent about it, but then what happens when a genie gets pissed? Either way, he suggests you sort out your wish before you sort out any patronage.
Yeah.
Personally,
Would you
I
like a
think we
meatball?
should either go
Huh?
for...
He offered you a meatball.
Oh. Not for the wish. If it's free, then yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's holding the bowl out. Like, take a meatball if you wish.
I will.
Yeah, I'll have a meatball.
Yeah, they're
They look really
really good. And also, they're not something you necessarily have experienced much in the world of Sogravia. Yeah, they are
I don't know what Glacius is cooking.
exceptional.
Damn.
Alright, what were you saying, Josh?
But
Yeah,
I
I
need
was
to
just
learn how to
gonna-
make these.
Yeah, wish for the recipe. I think, personally, we should either go for something that might help us with, like, the bigger picture thing, like either something to do with the factions or some way of keeping safe as we travel through the Shadowlands.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, that's where my votes would go.
Yeah, I'm on the same mind. Something to help us with the factions or the little safe
I don't know
place.
that there'd be any one thing that would help.
That's
with
the main thing, is like, yeah, how do you wish for something as abstract as that?
Wish to destroy all yellow knitted hats in the world.
Oh no.
That would, I think, just make a bunch of exposed brained people.
No, you know what will happen, right? They'll become blue hat people instead.
They use
Yeah,
up all the
all
yellow yarn.
Or we'll stumble across a shop that sells them and they've just gone bankrupt. I'm like, what happened? What
Oh,
happened to
no.
my star?
Would it be possible for a person to essentially ascend and become the unifying, not as such a martyr, but the unifying hero under which factions join forces? That sounds too
That's
abstract
kind
still.
of- That's kind of what we're doing, I think, kind of by doing missions for them.
Yeah, and that's such a vague thing that he could be like, sure, that will happen to you if you do X, Y, and Z. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I don't.
no, yeah, I get you.
The
Yeah.
problem with wishing for something with the factions is that,
Yeah.
like it's already been said, it's such
Yeah, it's too abstract, too vague, too many
Yeah.
ways that he
Yep.
could,
a twist it.
twist it. Okay, so yeah, let's go with something more concrete, like
Monkey paw moment on that, yeah.
exactly.
What about like a ring or some kind of item that will magically shield us from the negative effects of the Shadowlands?
I think we'd want more than one in that case.
Okay, a ring each that will magically shield us all from maybe that.
Or, wait, let me look at the notes. I'm trying to think of what specific magical things that were like affecting people in the Shadow Veil, you know?
We could wish for each of us to have a wildfire spirit. That could be cool.
Okay. Oh, what about like
Extra spell slots.
what about just like a map of the Shadow Veil? We have notes that say the
Map?
area's
Yeah,
unmappable. So I'm
I can create maps myself.
no. Wow.
I have to know.
I thought the
what
one
I'm
thing
at.
that would be holding us so long and stumping us would be deciding on a wish.
It's a big decision.
It
Oh,
is
this
a big
was like-
decision.
I also like some kind of way to protect us from like the sovereignty's mind altering magic. Just like all of us, I don't know, have like mind shielding on all the time or something like that. Because it wasn't able to read Obi's mind, right?
Because of the Ring of Mind shielding, right?
Yeah, his a ring shielding.
Yeah. So maybe we could wish for like that effect on all of us. I
But
don't
that
have
just-
the attunement slots for a ring.
But the Ring of Mind shielding only prevents people reading into your mind without your permission. It doesn't stop like mind control or other enchantment magic.
Yeah. So wish for our minds to be
Complete immunity from enchantment magic.
Like... Yeah. How feasible does that sound?
Impossible.
Oh, damn.
You could wish for the Minera Kokra to get kicked out of the sisterhood.
Let's use our wish just to be petty.
Ooh, we could use the wish for each of us to become leaders of powerful groups. Like, one of us could become the leader of the Dawn Guard, one of the Sisterhood.
Sounds to
This
me
would be
like more than one wish.
That's...
I don't think so.
Yeah. Alright. So... do
This is
we have-
hard.
Yeah.
It is
Very-
very hard, yes.
I mean, the little safe place, like, free, like, immune to, like, scrying or divination magic.
Basically, a daily rod of security.
Yeah, exactly. Something like that. I
You
think,
wish for a
actually.
place of safety, a place you could visit every day, a place you could carry with you, a place where no prying eyes can find you and where you will find safety and solace. That a genie can provide.
Oh.
That-
That would be helpful in the Shadow Veil, be helpful against sovereignty. You know, if they're trying to spy on us.
One that we could use and leave at will.
Yes, make sure that fine print is on there.
Of course.
Do we like that idea, gang?
That's... I have no objections with the idea, that's for sure.
Could give you solace in dark times, a place to recover.
Mm-hmm. We don't have to worry about camping in the Shadow Veil lands, you know?
Is that what you
That
wish
is
for?
assuming
this
it will
place-
work now.
With
Can
limitless
this place be our home,
usage.
though?
Is that what you wish for?
So, the rod... Well...
Specifically, a place where you can find respite away from prying eyes, where you can rest safely, which you can use on a regular basis with no limit, which you can enter and leave freely.
Shielded
Yes,
from like
but-
divination magic and stuff.
Mhm.
Can
That is what it
can
means,
this
from prying eyes.
place can this place be our home with our goblins?
You could make any place your home.
What about the tree? We're just gonna leave him behind? At the house?
What?
To be lonely?
What?
No. I
the
think I'll be
tree.
saying that the place
No,
we
like,
can teleport
when-
to is our house.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
that's
see.
what I'll
That
be
makes
saying.
sense.
That's what I'll be saying.
Although the only
Okay.
thing, the only
Like,
problem I see with that is like our house does have a physical existing location, so you know that demon could
It
just
could be destroyed.
destroy it. It's like the only thing. Unless the house teleports when we. when
Or our
we
house
use
is
the rod.
shielded in that manner, and when we use the item, we can go there.
Yeah. But then what happens with like if our house becomes like undetectable? What happens about our mail?
I will tell you that I
What about
can't
that?
make it the same house. You could make it. You could make this place your home, and you could make it the same as your home. But I can't make your home in Vanhania the place you can travel to as well. That isn't doable.
Okay, that makes sense.
Because of how
Or
teleportation
dimension.
works in the
Mhm.
Shadow Veil lands. It'd be a bit
Okay, yeah,
shitty if I
that's
gave
true.
you this and then said the only place it doesn't work is is in Australia. The one place where you want it.
So make it a place
Alright,
that we
never
can
mind.
shape as we desire.
Indeed, yeah. Is that your wish?
Wrath nor keep.
He sighs and he looks at you and, well, are you settled?
I think so.
I think if we don't say yes now, we'll never come to agreement.
He reaches down
I
beneath
I
his feet.
agree.
He reaches down beneath his feet. He picks up his lantern. And he hands it to you.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's beautiful.
It is the genie's lamp.
Oh, wow.
While holding this lamp, you can use an action to activate it. The lamp functions. It says an action, but it's I'm gonna make you rub it for a minute.
We're gonna stand around it, just petting it for a full minute, trying to get in.
It is a permanent Mordenkainen's magnificent mansion. Anyone that rubs this lamp for at least a minute straight will be teleported into the palace's entrance. If the item is ever destroyed, the connection between the mansion and the material plane will be lost, but anything inside the palace will remain there unless it chooses to return to the place where the lamp was destroyed instead.
Oh.
A creature that doesn't belong to the palace can only stay inside it for 12 hours per day. To be eligible to stay more than time than that, the creature must be submitted to the Planner Binding spell while inside it.
Oh,
So we have to specify who is on the VIP list to stay more than 12 hours.
You do not want to be bound. You do not want to be bound yourselves to it. Planner Binding keeps you in that plane of existence, makes you unable to exit the palace. So basically, if you wanted a creature to be able to stay forever, they could, but it would be at the cost of not being able to leave.
Yeah, 12 hours is long, I think.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you want to leave the tree there permanently. But the goblins
We can bring the
probably not
goblins
so
with
much,
us
right?
if they want to. I love it, Genie. So you don't actually need this personal lamp. That whole hullabaloo was.
It will take me some time to create another one.
Oh, okay, fantastic.
Now that my magic is here, sparks went to the sky. I must seek the better meatballs. Perhaps Elysium is a good place to find them.
Callum is an excellent builder. Maybe they could help you build this new lamp.
That's true.
I need the souls of 7 demons.
Oh, jeez. We know one demon you can start with.
We know one demon.
Oh.
I would rather
He's
keep
right
it simple.
here, Lacius.
No balloons
Okay,
for
we
me.
know 2 demons.
I'm in for the easy ride. An import 2, perhaps a chasme. The souls of 7 demons, the souls of 7 celestials.
Oh, jeez.
Yes, then, well, I've got to find some elemental dust. Some adamantine, a pure ruby with 11 sides.
Jeez.
And then
Okay.
it'll be mine. Yes.
I think I can get you the adamantine, and that's it.
Alas,
You know,
'tis all I have to my hands as well. You know, Josh, you didn't continue that
I was
sentence.
just gonna say, with a warlock genie, if your item gets destroyed, you can do a ritual to get a new one. If that's what it takes to make one, I'm starting to think that pact is very, very one-sided. If that's what it takes to make a new lamp.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, Genie, this, thank you.
So unless you wish to
Yes,
search
thank
for the
you.
7 instruments of the bards,
I think.
Maybe when we're done with the Shadow Veil, can you come back and check?
priorities are
Maybe one of
good.
those-
Well, can I come back? I can come back. But how would I know you're calling until your call arrives? I tell you what.
Let's say, 6 months from now.
I was gonna say 6 years, but
How about this?
I'm optimistic.
And he holds up an earring in his hand. And sort of waves it almost threateningly in front of you.
Okay.
I
Yes.
would like to take a closer look at this earring, please.
Good! And he
May I?
shoves it through your ear. Piercing
Oh.
your ear, and he will put a cap on the back, and now you can contact me. I might not answer. Have a good time. And he, with that, he will give you a wave and vanish into Elysium.
Fantastic.
But you have an earring of
Goodness.
contact genie occasionally.
Oh, that's
Oh,
great.
excellent. What a
And your ear is bleeding,
fantastic
and you take
genie.
2 piercing damage.
Oh, I don't
no.
mind.
Piercing damage.
So be it, my ear hurts a little, but
Alora realizes the entire reason I did that. Just to say, you take piercing damage. I had 3 things lined up
That's
that you might have
great.
chosen. I had the Amulet of Planar Travel, which you might have got if you went for the plane traveling, and the Tome of Leadership and Influence. If you had have asked your way to sway the factions, you would have got +2 to Charisma, all of you.
Okay.
Which would have been
Would that
really
go
cool
above
for...
my 20?
Yeah, it takes you to 22.
Ah.
So it would have been really cool for Obi and Sullivan, and everybody else would have been quite bitter.
Yeah.
But that was the choice.
+1 on saves.
I think we made a good decision.
I also think you
Yeah.
made the best of 3 decisions. You also went for
I
the only
think
item
so.
I had to homebrew, so...
We can find that that gnome.
doesn't
with the
work,
books. I
let me
bet
know.
he has one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. He did offer you a Tome of Wisdom last time, but it was too expensive. Do at least what? Jamil?
Hey, at least now I have a way to contact the genie. Maybe sometime in future I could fiddle about with some planar travel and some exploration with at the very least, entertaining guide.
And when you say that, a voice booms into your mind through the earring, saying, "And you better have meatballs!"
Alright, so
I'm going to have to learn to cook just to supply this guy with meatballs.
Well, you can do that in the short break, as we'll be right back. Hello and welcome back to the second half of Sogravia, the last Bastion. Our group is still pretty much 25 feet from where they started, so it's time to get a moving. As you approach the bottom of what seems like an endless staircase, it is worth noting two things about this. First of all, there are two sets of stairs. One of them is about, I don't know, whatever that is, about 5-6 inches between each step. And the other is about 6 foot per step.
Oh no!
Oh no!
But we go for that one. We'll get there faster.
Oh yeah.
Yes, that's definitely how that works. You should do that. It won't bother you specifically, Ashrin, as you slip down and last.
Spider slipper climbing.
Spippers.
Spippers of slider climbing. Spippers.
Oh, no.
Yeah, they're spidery slippers. They're spippers. Right, off you go, spippity-doo, spippity-day. But there's two sets of stairs. These steps are winding and consistently follow the path, the natural path of the mountain. It is also worth noting that it's not a particularly well kept path. So lots of times you will find that trees and brush from the left and right overgrow the actual stairs themselves, making the path a little frustrating to follow more than anything else. You have to keep dodging things and moving around stuff, and ducking under trees, and all sorts like that. Where's our traveling music gone? Come on, it should say adventure begins. There we go. But as you make your way sort of slowly and steadily up the hillside, after a short while you come to a part where you are at the edge of the mountain. You are going around the outside path, and Ashrin, our man, will join you on the big boy steps, on the 6 foot steps, as they are on the inside track, and he really doesn't want to be very close to the edge of the cliff. There is a small wall before the fall, but he's not feeling it. So he's like jumping up, grabbing it, pulling himself up, climbing onto that step, jumping up to the next one, pulling himself up, climbing onto the next one. It looks exhausting.
Oh my goodness. But
he's doing all right. And yeah, as the I was gonna say as the going gets tough, but that's just
tough get going.
It does.
Tough get going.
As the journeying gets more tough and more difficult, conversation is harder to come by. As you guys need to focus on, the path itself. Even for those of you who are, wearing spippers, it is still not a very easy climb, right? The altitude is quite vertical. You're getting cold. You're short of breath, and frankly, it's just tough going. And at this point, I will take a survival check from Ashrin, please. Or as I said earlier, I assume he's leading the way. Oh, your checks will be advantage for the next 24 hours.
Survival 27.
27, yeah. At this point, as you are moving up, you see a small collection of plants sort of... no, I've killed the cameras. Growing over the side of the road. And these are the ones you can use, if you like. They are alchemical ingredients. We haven't decided who will be herbing yet. So if you could just lob them in chat or something, or I will lob them in chat. You will find a large selection of primordial balm, is that right? Yes, growing on the rocks in this environment. And quicksilver lichen. So it is, I'll just put this here, 1 pound quicksilver lichen, 1 pound primordial balm. And a little further up, you will also find some rock vine, which is harder to harvest, so not as much of it. But as you make your way continuing up here, you'll begin to see a sort of strange, not creature behavior, because you can't see the creatures themselves, but trails and tracks of creatures. They look like some sort of burrowing animal, but quite high up here, and they leave sort of small trails through the snow that is on the side of this mountain. But it looks like they've sort of intersected all over the place, as if hundreds of them have just sort of ran in random directions.
Oh. Does it look like more of those rust monsters?
Well, the
Trails.
rust monsters weren't the burrowing ones either. That was the rabbits,
right.
right?
Okay, maybe it's a bunch of rabbits.
It does not look like a bunch of rabbits. They're a bit bigger than that, perhaps sort of yay wide.
So what, they went in all directions, like they scattered, or just...
It's like they all started at a different point in a big circle and they just ran across.
Interesting.
You see no sign of the creatures themselves. Cool. As you continue on upwards, just double checking that nobody wanted to do anything weird. You know, like, I don't know, can I sniff the ground or something? People always have weird things they might do. Yeah, as you continue on upwards, you will see signs of sort of something large traversing through the trees. As you see, sort of different branches have been snapped and smashed. It sort of looks like somebody's grabbed a cannonball of like human size and then just blasted it through the forest in one direction. It is in a very straight line. There's just wreckage in one straight line through the forest.
Okay. This
See
seems
something
concerning.
moving?
Nope. Not a single sign
follow
of
it?
any creature. Except the,
So something
the
big and heavy
remnant
was
of their
launched.
passage. It's more likely a creature. I'll tell you that, Jamal. It's more likely a creature.
Okay.
It's like an elephant ran through the trees.
Right, fair enough. Can I look for any sort of signs of the creature? See if it's gone somewhere. If
You can see its
like,
passage, but there are no signs of the creature itself.
Right.
Is there no tracks or anything?
Well, it was in the trees. You could follow the passage really easily. It's one long straight line, and it's dead straight.
This is something a bit odd and maybe worth investigating.
I think
I
so.
agree.
I'm curious as to what the hell happened here.
Okay.
Maybe it was one of the giants.
Are you going to follow on the ground? Assumably, not go up to its level and then go through the trees.
I mean, how close together are the
No.
trees?
Jumping distance. You'd have to leap from
And
tree to tree.
yes,
Like a
I'd
squirrel.
love to.
Ah, yes, of course. Elliot in heavy armor. You want to leap from tree to tree? That sounds like a great idea. It's about 25 foot up. How are you getting up there?
I'll use my tattoo to climb.
Interesting.
Tentacles.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Okay. With the tentacles, you can
Gross.
swing from branch to branch. You do create some cracking branches yourself. The rest of you, I'm assuming, following on the floor, except for perhaps Ashrin.
Yeah, I'll go up.
What's Callum doing? Or more
was thinking
specifically,
about
what's
it.
Sid doing?
I was thinking about maybe flying a bit up just to kind of see where this trail of destruction started and where it's leading.
Yeah, it seems to start on the path that you were on. So it starts. So if you imagine the path, there's forest in between the path, right? So it starts from the path you were on and just blasts straight through the trees around the mountain.
Oh, around the...
Well, you don't know how far it
Alright.
goes. You can only see for like 30 feet. From
Yeah.
60. You're gonna fly up?
Yeah, I'll keep like a overhead view.
Yep. So as you
Flying
fly up,
up.
Aman just sort of turns sideways
Oh,
and
forgot about you,
he
buddy.
very quickly, I knew you'd forget, and he very quickly undoes the rope and he sort of holds onto it with one hand.
Oh,
And he's
boy.
like, just stay at that height, that's great.
Okay.
He's got 50 foot of rope, you're 30 foot up in the hole in the trees, right?
Is he just
That's
banging through the
good,
trees?
that's
Just
good.
boom, boom, bang.
No, he's now just holding onto it and he's just running.
Okay.
Oh, so I'm like a balloon.
You are. Eventually, the rope gets a bit tangled. He just lets go. He feels a bit natural in the trees. But yeah, as you follow this for quite a long while, sort of maybe 600 feet or so, you come across an incredibly beautiful creature. A unicorn. A white unicorn on the ground.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
Standing over it is crouched a demon.
Uh-oh.
Nope. No.
crashed a what? Sorry.
A demon!
Oh dear.
The
Do we
demon?
recognize this demon?
Oh, you so recognize this demon.
Ruh-roh.
He looked like this.
Quick, get the lamp. Get the lamp. Bring back the genie.
Oh.
The lamp and the genie are not connected anymore, Matt. Remember that.
I don't know. He's. Oh sure.
Yeah, the earring's connected to the genie.
Is the unicorn
Okay.
dead or
Genie
No.
is-
wounded?
The unicorn is sort of standing there alive, and you see a magical barrier that the unicorn is holding up, effectively, magically, to protect itself from the demon that has tracked it down. It is quite clearly the
good.
demon that has gone through the trees. And as you see that the unicorn is floating slightly off the ground, and tendrils of magic are behind it that have clearly dragged through the snow in lots of different directions, creating that
Oh.
burrowing sight that you saw before.
I love unicorns.
This sort of runs on silver light, effectively, slightly above the ground. But the unicorn sort of has its horn lowered, and it's got this magic barrier sort of going, and you can see the Balor's sword is pressing into the barrier.
If
Can I cast a spell?
This isn't
course
smart,
you
but yeah, I
can.
want to shoot at it.
I'm like asking my allies if they'd be okay with me casting a spell.
Well, Alora wants to shoot it. Just sort of
I
the same
do.
thing.
if we drank unicorn blood, would it prolong our lifespan? Like in
Yeah.
Harry Potter?
Yeah, 100%.
Sullivan, just turn into a robot to prolong your lifespan.
No, I want to
Can
become
we
Voldemort.
cast spell / shoot arrow at the same time?
You want to attack? Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm
Yes.
hearing.
Yes.
This
Yes.
would be risky.
The
but
demon?
If you're going for it, then
That's what
Yes.
I'm hearing.
Yes.
I killed
It's
the
happening.
demon. Okay.
Not the unicorn. We'll help you, demon.
What about its misery?
Oh no.
Bear with me a second. It's not very foresty in this map, but it's the best I can do.
Oh no.
Okay, that is the gayest unicorn I've ever
Yes.
seen. No, I'm not.
What did you
having it.
expect? It's a
No,
unicorn.
I am not having. No, I'm telling you, this is the right. Which map are you guys on? Are you on the campsite?
Camp.
Okay, I'll show you the unicorn token.
Oh boy, I'm excited. Oh,
Oh my.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Oh
there is,
God, no.
that is levels of gay I wasn't ready for when I clicked it.
He's so butch.
oh I love
Maybe
it.
we should let the demon keep it.
It's pretty cute.
If unicorns could talk, he would have a lisp.
Yeah, bear with me.
The rainbow mohawk is so good.
To be fair, unicorns might be able to talk.
My gosh, so he does have a lisp.
Oh, you're right.
No, I really do have a proper thing for this. Where is it?
Unicorn.
Okay, look at me go, aren't I great? Also,
My
Matt, when you
unicorn
do-
looks so much more boring now that it went through.
Matt, when you I found a better thing of it. Matt, when you do that, you're completely invisible to the cameras, by the way. Just to let you know. Yeah. You wish to shoot at it, do
What
you?
did I do?
Um,
What did I do?
I don't know. You're like leaning to the side or something.
Oh, it's
and
because I'm using two computers right now, and I have Discord on one and Roll20 on the other. That's why.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you vanish when you use whichever one that is.
All right, I will not bell.
No, it's okay. You can vanish if you want. I'm just letting you know that you're vanishing.
I was trying to read my spell. I was just reading my spell.
That's probably a very good thing to be doing at this point.
Probably a good idea.
Okay. Well, you wanted to fight it, so you can roll
I-
initiative.
I.
Do we get a spell off before initiative or no?
That's a great
Like to
question.
engage.
Maybe.
I would have liked to have shot it in the arm to leveraging the sword with.
Okay.
Yeah,
Initiative.
Ashton, extra D8 on your initiative because.
Why are you giving it to Ashrin? Jamal, that's such a waste. Give it to anyone else.
Okay, fine.
Okay. She
Fine, I tell you what,
naturally
in that
rolls
case-
upwards of 20. It makes no sense to give her any more. Like, she's going first.
Okay,
Give it to
let's go
Sullivan.
with Callum.
Oh,
Okay,
Thank
Callum,
you.
roll a d8.
Callum's first good initiative. Thank you. Wow, a respectable 25.
Okay. Matt, are you controlling Glacius?
Oh yeah. I'll roll.
Okay, in that case, Michaela, can you take... Ah!
Mom?
No, hold on a second. Yeah, I'm on, but I'm going to give you the...
Oh, cool.
Can you take Amon, please? This is his stat block for now. I still haven't got round to creating a separate one. He's not going to be this powerful when you take him to Australia. But for now, he will be pretty powerful. He just won't be this powerful. But that should at least give you a page which you can see what he can do.
Cool. Wow, this guy is.
Can you change Glacius' initiative to a 7
Why?
so that he's after Josh and I don't have to go back to back?
Oh, sure.
No, that's how we do it around
let's
here.
give him a
What do you
3.
mean?
Cool. Okay, Zavril. As you see this
Thanks.
creature fighting with the unicorn. Oh, hold on a second. Why has that not worked? Sorry, I don't know why that hasn't worked.
Wow.
Initiatives, guys. Glacius got a 3. Sullivan got a...
An 8.
8.
Ashrin got a 25,000. Obi got a...
9.
Callum got a 25. Zavril got a 31. And...
Yep.
Why? Why? There's 3 enemies in this encounter, not 1.
Are you sure?
Well, they're not actually enemies. They're the unicorn and Arman.
Oh.
So why aren't they in
Wait
the...
a
There we
second.
go. Yeah, he's
It's all,
just...
it all makes sense.
Because he's a
now.
stat block, right? So Armand's initiative is a 22. And the unicorn is... an app 1.
Okay, unicorn. It's okay. We're to help.
Well, it's busy trying to
He's
fight.
busy at the moment.
Yes, exactly. Zavril, you're up.
Wow, Zavra.
Okay. I would like to drop a Bigby's hand.
Okay.
Spell here.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just drop in the asset. Bear
Yeah.
with 1 second. Gotta find.
What the hell?
Oh, where's my assets gone?
They're under spells and assets.
Now, come on.
There we
George,
go.
This is Jamal's first time using Roll20. Cut him some slack.
No, it moved. Normally it's at the top, and I had to go down some things. It's like, weird.
It's at the
Okay,
B.
there we go.
The big B.
Yeah, it's
That's
B for
good,
that
big
big B.
Okay.
Yeah, I would also like to, before I do anything else, reposition myself.
Okay.
Just because
Probably
we're so
wise.
pumped
Cool.
up. So now the Big B's hand. I shall have the hand attempt to... This thing's a huge creature, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Then, since it's only a huge creature, I'll have the hand attempt to make a grapple
Okay.
to...
You need to beat a 31.
Oof.
Come on,
Okay.
Bigby.
Go, Big
Natural 20.
It could be. That's a pretty good strength save.
Is it a save or a
Unfortunately,
check?
that is only a 22.
Even if it's a check, it's 28.
Ah, so close, Big B.
Yeah, it's got proficiency in athletics and in strength saving throws, so it doesn't really matter which one I click. It's a 31.
Well, now I know its proficiencies. That was at least worth the
Yeah, very worth. You did nothing. Does that end your turn?
worth the learning. So that's action to grapple. The grapple failed, so I can't
Yes, it
have
did.
to hand crush it. Bonus action then.
Mm-hmm.
I shall put a fragile shield on Sullivan,
Okay.
and
How much does it raise it by?
2.
it's +2.
Are you done, Savile?
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Legendary action. Whips coming out of Obi. 29 to hit.
No! Why is Obi in the front?
29 to hit me.
Yep.
Yeah. that hits.
You are pulled 25 foot closer. You take
Oh no!
16 slashing damage. Oh, sorry. You can make a strength save to not be pulled closer.
You got this.
Come on, Obi, you can do it.
You take 16 slashing and 11 fire damage. And you're pulled 25 foot
Do I get
closer.
a +5? Do I get a +5
It
because I was
doesn't
next
matter.
to Sullivan when I made the save?
You fail
Why
either
doesn't-
way.
Wait, why doesn't it matter?
Because you
Oh,
fail either way.
gotcha. Sorry, how much damage did I take?
You took 16 piercing and 11 fire damage.
Gotcha.
Ashrin.
I will Hunter's Mark the demon. And I will scooch over here and I will take 3 shots at him.
Yep.
Sharpshootering.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 24 to hit.
Nice.
24
I will also,
will hit.
Okay.
I will also mark him as my favored foe.
Okay. Favorite
Keep him
foe, Hunter's
on the
Mark.
line.
Shooting a bow.
37 damage.
Whoa.
7 of that was thunder.
Thunder.
Yeah.
Cool, that does all the damage.
Okay.
You don't need to split that damage. It's all the other stuff is like piercing and stuff is just like standard, right? Like
Yeah.
Standard magical. Cool. Yeah.
Second shot.
Mhm.
As a 20 to hit.
That'll miss.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. Third shot. Stick with a sharpshooter. Oh, 24.
24 will hit.
Nice.
Good, good, good. Extra D8 on that one. Oh, I forgot. I have Elven Accuracy. I need to remember that I
Why are
took
you rolling
that.
with advantage?
so- Oh, is that what it is? When you roll with advantage?
When you roll with
Have I
advantage, you
tried?
roll 3 times instead of 2.
Okay, so that doesn't matter. Just
Yeah,
now.
you're not at advantage right now. But
I
yes.
just keep forgetting. I just keep
do
forgetting
remember
that
to
I
give me
have
the
it.
Gloomstalker damage though, amongst
Yes.
your favourite foe, Hunter's Mark and regular hit.
34.
Cool. The Gloomstalker damage is also piercing, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And I will move further back.
Okay. Does that
And
complete your
then Jazara will go after me.
Yeah.
And she will run in and
Mhm.
claw at him.
Yep.
Where's the stat block that I had?
Her attacks are magical, for what it's worth.
Cool.
She is entirely a creature of magic.
What is her 2-hit? There it is. +8. 21.
21 misses.
Oh.
Okay.
no.
And a bite attack. That misses.
Cool.
She tried.
Second legendary action. The whip will come forth and go to Glacius.
Can I save?
Strength save, please. That's a 33 to hit.
Woof.
It's a
What's with you
19
and
save.
barking at me? A
Oh
19
no!
does that include the +5 from...
That includes +5 from Sullivan.
Then that is a fail.
Oh
And
shucks.
the creature is pulled 25 foot closer. Jamal, I'm just going to put Bigby's hand here, okay? Just because it's
Okay.
annoyingly in the way right now. He will take 16 slashing damage and 13 fire. So
Shit,
16,
this is
17,
almost down.
29, 134. No.
He currently has 48 hit points.
No, he doesn't.
Where's-
134 minus 29.
Yeah, you should have been long rested before this.
105.
But if we had to fight with the Chimera, though, we might have lost.
Oh. We stopped for lunch, which was a short rest. But it
Matt, I
wasn't
think you
very
need to
long.
refresh his character sheet.
All right, it's at full hit points. I still can't like add or subtract health though.
You can do it on roll 20.
Oh,
Gotcha.
awesome.
True, but we are not set up to see
James-
each other's health. So,
Ah, shit.
James on the phone. We'll give it a minute.
I can. Well, maybe it's just because I have control over that token. Well, no, I can see Gracious's. I don't have control of him. But I do see Obi's, and maybe because I can see Obi's, I can see him because Obi can see him.
Sorry, what's the
If that made any
what's the
sense.
question?
You have control over Obi on the phone.
No. Okay, you should all be able to
Oh,
see
you're
the
saying
red
we can't see each
bars.
other's health bars.
Oh, you can't?
Mm-hmm.
I
just
think
our
I.
own
Yeah.
and Glacius's.
I can see
Yeah.
Laura's and Zara's.
Okay, you should be able to see the numbers for Glacius specifically.
I
All of
can't.
you should be
I
able to
can
see the numbers
Glacius.
for Glacius.
Yep.
Yes.
And for Arman, which will happen in 3, 2, 1.
Whoa,
Yep.
beefy.
Arman.
Sullivan, everybody should be able to see his red bar but not see the numbers. Callum, everybody should be able to see their red bar but not the numbers, although Michaela, those numbers are completely wrong.
They're super
Um,
wrong.
The same with
Mine
Zabril,
also.
everyone should see the red bar but not the numbers. The same for Alora.
Yeah, I can't edit my numbers, but they're wrong.
You can now. And lastly, I need, what's her name? Jazara's HP.
71.
And again, you'll be able to see the numbers. What the fuck is the cat doing? What are you doing?
James, it's fireworks.
No,
James,
no,
it's
I can
fireworks.
hear the fireworks. The cat is obviously scared and is trying to run off with the fucking
Yeah.
blanket.
Yeah, my cat does
Okay.
things like that as well. with
She's not normally
fireworks.
scared by fireworks at all.
Mine every time. Every
Oh,
single
she's
time
chilled,
it freaks
she's
and gets
chilled
scared.
out now. Okay, while we're at it, Matt, is that now correct for Obi's hit points?
Yeah, I just fixed it. Yeah.
So it's 55, yeah?
Yep. Yes.
Okay.
Wait, why did it just go back to 99?
I updated the default token
Oh,
so
okay,
that it will be correct next time.
Gotcha.
Jamal, can you fix your HP, please?
Ah, yes, okay. On thingy. Yep.
Sorry, but just if I remember to do it now, then I'll never have to do it again.
Okay. Can I change the blue bar to be Sid's HP on top of Callum's?
Yeah, what's Sid's HP?
It's 53 out of 50. Beautiful.
Well done. Okay, cool. Sorry. Jazara missed twice. Legendary action pulled you. Callum, you're up.
Cool. I will be casting haste upon myself and getting in here.
Okay.
So, I have a feeling this thing's not like gonna resist fire, so I'm gonna use my other weapon, and I'm not gonna Great Weapon Master because armor classes seemed hot. That's an 18, which we know does not hit. I will swing again. Okay, 23?
A 23 will miss, telling you that its armor class is 24.
Well, I think that's it. I have a bonus action. I guess I can let Nye do it. Wait, I don't think Nye can possibly hit him. Unless he gets a nat 20, which he usually does. Alright.
No, he rolls a 19 every time. Okay.
Yeah, that's true. Little demon.
No,
he misses.
this is a big demon.
Okay, now he's gonna fly this way
that
and
means-
miss.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
That leads us to Amon, who will sort of go, really? You want to fight the demon? That sounds like a terrible idea.
We're fighting the demon, Amon.
We're not known for our good ideas.
But if it looks like you're gonna die, I'm gonna leave. Alright?
Why are you so scared
okay,
to
Armand,
save
we've
the
got
world from
this.
trouble?
This isn't saving the world, this is suicide. Michaela, what does he do?
Says you, pussy.
Does he attack Obi? Because that would be 33 force damage if it was. Michaela, what's he doing?
He's doing what you did already.
Okay, cool. 3 of those.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
is what-
26 to hit. Will hit. Demon takes 47 force damage, and the third hit
Damn.
is a natural 20.
Amon!
Oh, damn!
Goated.
And the natural 20 will do 100 force. 100 and... Yes, 100. Bang on 100 force damage. It's 130 force damage.
Oh my goodness.
On.
And that'll bring us to a third legendary action. The Balor will strike out with his sword against Callum.
Okay.
That is a crit.
Okay.
Which will be 43 slashing damage.
43?
Yeah.
Okay, work.
Plus 60 lightning damage.
Oh no! Well, Sid definitely exploded. And
60?
60 I will absorb.
If the Balor scores a critical hit, it rolls the damage dice 3 times instead of twice.
I'm gonna absorb elements.
On the lightning
so-
specifically.
Yes, so I'll take 30.
So it was 12 plus 48. As opposed to 12 plus 24, yeah.
Okay.
I'm just explaining the maths. You still took the 60 lightning damage. Cool.
Yes.
Okay, Obi. What's your turn? You're in melee range. What are you doing?
Alright.
You're not grappled or
Obi's in
anything, you're
melee
just
range,
yanked.
no good.
God.
If I were to use the gray bag of tricks, what would that count as? Like an action, bonus action, an item use? Like
Should
if I would
say.
like roll it right now.
It will say on the item. I will tell you, though, that there is no point in using the Grey Bag of Tricks against this creature, as their attacks will not be magical, so it won't do anything.
Oh, okay, never mind. I'm going to look up at the big mean dude. I'm going to say, hi, and I'm going to dimension door over here. Behind Astrid.
Okay. For future reference, it says you can use an action. Sorry, was that Misty
Gotcha.
Step or Dimension Door?
Yeah. I
over
use
there.
dimension door to get as
Okay.
far away as I can.
Yep.
That's all. I'm going to actually go a little further.
Yep.
I just have to zoom out. All the way over here.
Okay, that's
Ignore
difficult
you.
terrain,
Yeah,
Matt.
Anywhere else.
Have you got 30 foot of movement speed or
Oh.
25?
I meant I was dimension dooring there to there.
No, I know, but... Oh, you're just going to Dimension Door to there. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Absolutely
Yeah,
fine.
like, that's what I'm going to slam it.
Cool, okay, does that conclude your turn?
Yes, it does.
Sullivan,
Wait,
you're
no,
up.
no.
Wait, no.
Oh, it does. Wait. It does. I wanted to just use my bonus action, thing to give Sullivan extra damage.
Yes.
What the hell is it called? Shit, the cantrip.
know.
Enhanced weapon.
Yeah. Shit, the cat.
Oh wait, it says.
Do you
it's an
want to
action.
do that, Matt,
It
or
used to be
did you?
bonus.
Or
It
did you?
used to be bonus action, now it says action,
don't
so I'm
thi-
not doing that. I lied.
Did you want a draconic cry before you jumped away?
Ooh, I would love
Oh,
Giving
yeah, let me
everyone
do that.
advantage? Yeah, I thought you might.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I say
Um,
right as I dimension door away.
yeah, I thought enhanced weapon was an action. I was really confused when you bonus actioned it the other day. I don't think it's ever been a bonus action. But
I
think
swear it said bonus action when I first started using it, and now it's an action.
I think we let you use it before combat before, and that made it confusing. Because you'd buffed before
But yeah,
combat.
so
But yeah, the only bonus action cantrip you should have is arcane healing, and that requires you to do damage first.
yeah. All right, yeah. Everyone gets advantage on your all of your attacks against
Yeah.
this dude.
That is correct.
Yeah.
You also have advantage against the unicorn, should you wish. As it was within 10... it wasn't within 10 feet. Sullivan, you may step into Jazara's space if you wish, or go there if you wish to
I'll
be in
just
that
go
range.
over here. Yeah.
It's only, just a reference, it's only up here that's difficult terrain.
I can't roll my dice because my cat's in my tray.
Oh, no.
So I am I'm left to the fate of D&D Beyond.
Oh,
With advantage.
This is advantage.
Every attack is
Yeah.
with advantage.
Oh. So the first one's a 22.
That misses.
Yeah.
You know it's
As
got
it
24
should.
armor class now.
Yeah. And the second was a 17.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
Why do you keep barking, Michaela? What is
I don't
this
know,
new
man.
habit of yours? Okay, at the start of its turn, everyone within 5 feet of it, so Jazara, Sullivan, the unicorn... Oh, I should give the unicorn's health on here for you all, so you can see it. Everyone within 5 feet will take 15 fire damage, and you will all be set on fire. Any flammable objects in the aura that aren't being worn or carried, ignite.
Jamal, that includes your arcane hand.
I don't think it can take fire damage.
It can take damage.
I don't think it can take fire damage, can it? It's
I don't
also...
think it has any.
I don't know what happened here. I don't know, maybe. But yes, so your cloaks, your clothing, that sort of stuff, that'll all ignite. Cool.
I thought if it wasn't being worn.
Oh, that is correct. Aren't being worn or carried.
okay, good.
Well, there goes the wardrobe I was carrying.
Oh, yeah, okay, never mind. So that's none of the stuff that you have. So you're not on fire at all. I lied. I just lied. Okay. Yes, I thought it said that are worn or being carried. He will then strike out at Sullivan first with his longsword for a 31 to hit.
Good.
Dealing 18 slashing and 11 lightning. Then he will hit at Glacius for an 18 to hit, which I believe misses.
18.
Yeah,
Yep, that misses. Wow.
cool. And then he will whip at Callum. This isn't a ranged attack, but a 17 will miss.
Yes.
Cool. Glacius.
Alright. Glacius is going to attack his weapon. At advantage.
Yep.
Did not go through. I go through. I'm gonna just roll over to D20. For some reason it doesn't let me roll, like click the button and does it. This is a plus 11. 15 plus 11, 26.
26 hits.
Nice.
This is 1d10 plus 7 slashing damage.
Oh, I think I can just click the button for you, and it will do all the rolls, right? Oh,
You can absolutely just click it.
it
Well,
doesn't
it's
have
not-
any
it's not
additional
click it.
damage.
It's d10 plus 7.
Shouldn't it deal 1d6 as well?
It does. That's some. I gotta. I mean, it might. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't see that here. It might be like in his.
it's
Is that from like an
it's
item or
in the
something?
description. It says on hit rolls.
Oh,
with
extra
using
1d6
weapon, yeah,
of.
the damage dealt, which is
by the-
cold. Oh, I rolled it twice. I don't know why.
Is it-
So it's 16 damage. One of which was
Is it
cold.
wakened? Is it stirring? What
So it's
form is it
resistant.
in?
It's stirring, I think. I don't know. It's in Darth's inventory. That's where I'm at on that one. It's wakened
that's
because
fine.
he called it wakened. I don't even know what that means. Oh, it's wakened. I don't think I. It's not.
That's
It's
supposed to be
stirring.
awakened, but yeah.
No, it's stirring. That's what it is.
Oh.
It shouldn't be awakened. It should be stirring. I'll fix it.
Oh.
He hasn't got the cone
Oh.
of damage yet.
Second attack was a crit, natural
Yeah.
20.
Very nice.
So roll me a 2d6, Matt. No, roll me 1d6. Sorry, I lied.
So 4.
Yeah, so that's
Plus a
14,
D10 after roll.
18. No, you don't need to roll a d10. It's 18 plus 16, which is
34.
a number. Thank you. No,
34.
no, 34 minus 5, 29, because it's resistant to cold. Yeah, and then the blunt
Oh,
end.
gotcha. Yep, blunt end. That's a 13 plus something.
Yeah, 24.
Yeah, 24 to hit.
Yeah, so he does 7 bludgeoning
Seven?
damage. Yeah,
Alright, good job,
brings
Glacius.
us to the unicorn,
All right.
who will heal himself. No, that's his legendary action. Never mind. He will horn
Yeah.
and he will hooves. But unfortunately, he can't break through the creature's armor.
Oh.
That'll bring us to Zavral.
Armani, you're gonna try to do that again?
Do what again?
What he did before.
What? Just
Can he do it again?
Fire his damage.
Yes.
That's
yes,
what he does.
That's his regular attack. He's so strong.
Then I will give this a shot. I have no guarantee this is going to work, but I will try to vulnerability hex at level 4
Ooh.
against the battle. But it
Okay, you know it'll be
may
Ashrin that
well
follows
make
you,
me a
right?
Save.
It's Ashrin that follows
Sorry?
you, not.
No, I specifically select the damage type if at 4th level.
Oh, I
A
see.
single
Okay.
non-physical damage type the creature
Yeah.
becomes vulnerable to.
Okay.
I love that.
So I'm aiming to make him vulnerable to force.
Wisdom save.
Yes. See if it works.
Oh,
It does.
Definitely
man.
done. Damn.
It was a good plan. He's
An attempt
he's
was made.
such a wise demon.
He is, and he rolls with advantage because it's a spell.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Good to know.
Okay. Then Bigby's hand will attempt to slam out at this demon.
I'm a little confused,
Does it make
Jamal.
its roll with advantage or regular
Why
straight
is
roll?
vulnerability hex not in your prepared spells?
It is.
Right, let
Yeah,
me
it is for me.
refresh. Maybe it wasn't, and now it is. Maybe I've had your character sheet open too long. I don't know. There we go. Yeah, Jamal, isn't Bigby's hand the bonus action?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't use 2 bonus actions in a turn.
Oh, I can't do it as an act. I can't make it an action. Damn. Alright. Okay. Well, I fucking thought vulnerability hex was an action. My bad. Yeah.
Because the idea being that you could use it and then attack with a cantrip should you wish.
Right. Yep. Okay. Well, in that case, shit, I fucked that up. And I'm just gonna have to cantrip then. Let's see what his vulnerabilities are then. Go for the test strike hit.
Roll damage.
Is that gonna be straight roll?
You're rolling with advantage because of LB.
Right. 27.
27 hits. Bear with me. It does no fire damage, no lightning damage, no cold damage.
Oh.
And
Cool.
is it non-magical physical damage? It is, right? Your vulnerability hex did nothing.
Oh. You mean the
He's
test
resistant to everything other. Yeah, that's right. He's resistant to everything other than fire, which he's immune to.
Oh, resistant.
I mean,
to
I'll just give you.
stuff?
I'll just give you this. Here you go. Ashran will be glad to see
This
there's
is
no
problem.
thunder there. Ashran, it's your turn.
That is good.
So since I have advantage, I will sharpshooter.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 25.
25 hits.
Very nice.
He's still favored foe, so I'll put that on there. Oh, and you know what? That's hell of an accuracy because I did roll with advantage. Let me just.
Yes.
Roll for a crit.
Still good. Yeah. 37.
Does that include Hunter's Mark?
Yes.
Cool. 37 damage. The creature is now wounded, but that does include that
Hey.
130 damage that
It's okay.
Armanded.
Yeah.
Ramon's got another turn coming.
He's keeping the arcane blast. I'm just
Okay.
scaling the damage down.
That's
Yeah,
24 to
yeah.
hit, and I'll try another. That's a natural
24
20.
hits.
But
Nice.
that was an
Nice.
accuracy.
Do you have a card? You do not. Ah.
Nope.
Can I?
No
Shame.
cards
I
in
would like to
ages.
give one
Nope.
to.
Nope. Can't pass them to each other.
Okay, that's.
Oh no. This is the
55.
sound of Ashran's crit.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the demon hears.
Does that conclude your turn, Ashran?
Yeah, I will scooch a little over 5, 10. It's probably more than that, but I'll just stop there.
Okay, legendary action. I need a deck save, please, from Elliot, Jazara, Glacius, and Callum, please, as the creature surrounds itself with flames.
Dex.
You got a
Oh,
+5
Lordy.
from me, guys.
So true.
19 for 26 for Jazara.
Got a 26 too.
Okay. Anything below a 20 is a fail. If you get below a 20, you will take
Okay.
14 fire damage. If you get above a 20, you will take 7.
I use my reaction to block it, the whole thing with my shield.
Okay, and he,
'Cause I passed.
he reappears in flames right in
Uh-oh.
Ashran's face.
Well, I hate that.
Callum,
for Ashran.
you're up.
Oh, is it Jazara's?
Oh,
Turn.
yeah, Jazara can go.
I didn't. Sorry. Because she can run after him, or she could take the attack before he moves. Either way.
Run after him.
Technically, she goes after me, but okay.
That's fine, run after him.
Why are you so close to me? I ran away.
Is this area difficult terrain?
The difficult terrain
said it
starts
was-
here.
This, yeah.
It's this area here.
Okay, cool.
Jazara gets advantage from the cry as well, right?
Yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't state all enemies or like all allies or anything. It literally says all attacks against this enemy have advantage.
Nice.
You're lucky,
that's a
or you might get to use it again.
24, which I think.
The 24 is what you
Does
need to
it?
hit. You're
I'm
going to ask
sure
me
he's
for a
gonna
strength save against
succeed,
prone.
but,
He gets a 20
Yeah.
by rolling a
yeah.
rolling a 6.
Well,
Against
But
prone.
it does do 11 damage on the claw,
Yeah. Oh, I've just done that damage to a man. Sorry, Amon.
oh.
and that's bite is gonna miss. Okay,
Okay.
that's her.
Legendary action. He's going to whip at Obi.
No.
24 to hit.
No, you're an asshole.
16 slashing.
Oh.
13 fire, and I need a strength save, please.
Unbelievable.
Against
13
Yoink.
plus 13, that's
29.
Strength save. It's a 6.
You are yoinked.
Mm.
It's Armand's turn. Oh, sorry, I just skipped Callum's. Callum, it's your turn.
Okay. Well, he's over there now, and I can't reach him, so I'm going to walk up. And honestly, I can't
Well, you
do
have haste.
anything to him.
You
No,
have
I
haste.
took so much damage. I definitely
Oh.
lost concentration. So, yeah.
Oh, then you're stunned.
Oh, you're right. I guess I'm not doing anything.
You're doing nothing. I can attack. And should.
Let's go, King.
Nat 20?
Advantage. Not far off.
Not far off is going to be a miss, Michaela.
Oh, you're right. He needs a nat 20 to hit. Damn it. Minus damn
Mom.
19s.
Do you just want 3 of those arcane blasts?
You know I do. 3 blasts at advantage.
On it.
Let's get more crits. Oh, come on. Goated. Poor
Yeah, about
Callum.
that. 1 hit.
What do you mean?
You've got a 26, a 20, and a 19.
Where do you see 19?
It's
Oh,
2
it's all
9s.
double 9s.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh.
31 force damage. The creature is larger or smaller, so it cannot be pushed away. The Balor will take a legendary action to sword at you, Laura. Ashrin. 25
Me
to
personally.
hit.
Yep.
You will take
Cool.
23 slashing damage and 18 lightning.
ACLR?
I need a concentration save for Hunter's Mark, please.
I mean, that is...
It's 41 damage, so you need to get a 21 on your con save or a 20 on your con save.
Or 20 on a con save. Okay, yeah.
No problem.
Nah.
No, no Hunter's Mark today. Obi.
As Obi gets out of his dimension door, he looks up and sees the Balrog is right back in his face again. He's going to
Did you say that is my
Balrog.
turn?
action. Well, no, he went He's gonna bonus action. He's gonna Draconic Cry again.
Oh, I love that.
Hey.
Obi.
And then
Get over here.
he said, I guess you like the fact that he's gonna dimension door again on the other side of the freaking unicorn.
Oh, that's sweet.
That's better. That is a lot further away.
Please.
love that.
Yeah, as a legendary action, the unicorn is going to look at you and heal itself.
Okay, that's fine. Unicorn,
Okay.
you know how to rebuild robots by any chance?
Elliot.
I will use 1 charge of my Ring of Misty Step to teleport here.
I
Love
love
that.
it.
And then I will use my third movement speed to get here.
If you go here, you'd be fine.
Because of... I know, but I can't get close enough with difficult terrain to block a shot at Ashrin, but I do want to be able to give her bonuses to save us.
Yeah, cool.
And against being frightened.
I love that.
So I'll be there, and then I will hopefully hit
You've
this time.
got
It's a
advantage
difficult hit
again.
to get, but you do have advantage.
Yeah. I got a nat
Yes.
20.
Nice.
I got a hit at 20. So
You
it's
take
definitely
8 fire
gonna-
damage.
Oh, okay. I'm down. Can you imagine? I'm not really.
This creature is a fiend, Joshua.
Yes, I would like to use
yes.
one of my cards actually.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh
yes.
my God,
Before you
it's
do,
so
can you
this.
tell me... Well, we're going to hide that in the corner, okay? Can you tell me what
Okay.
you're doing in terms of... Are you smiting?
Yes,
What level are you smiting at?
I will smite at a 2nd level.
Okay. And can you roll me your damage and your smite damage, please? So that'll be... 2nd level will be a 4d8.
48.
Now let's see what your card says. Quadruple damage, and if the damage the target takes is equal to or greater than half of their maximum hit points, they lose a hand. Okay? So
Oh,
quadruple
yeah.
damage
The
is
demon hand.
14 plus 32, which is 46. 6 plus 8 is 14, and 8 plus 8 is 16. So that's 30, 76. Anyone want to do 76 times 4 for me? 152,
Oh, yes, let me just do that.
300 and 304, is that right?
4. 304. Yeah.
Good job.
Please describe his grisly demise.
Whoa!
Yes. So I like teleport up there and I'm running, and then I like dodge one of his strikes, and I take my sword and I rip through his arm, severing it. And as he's like, "Ah!" and he like stumbles back. I take a few steps back and jump up and just slam my engulfed in like red flame blade into his demonic heart. I say, "Die, fiend!"
And as he does so, he is engulfed in flames, and I will ask everybody within 30 feet to make a dexterity saving throw, please. I believe that is the three of you, Jazara, Sullivan, and Ashran.
That's a 26 for me.
That is a success.
30 for me with a natural 20. Ooh, where did that die
77
go?
fire damage you will take off.
Oof.
19 for Jazara.
That with the +5.
Oh. No.
Jars.
24
Jazara
for Jazara.
succeeds and has evasion, so we'll take 0.
Yep.
So it's just Ashran taking 33 fire
30,
damage. Yeah.
35 save
Sure.
and
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, why not? Yeah. And the creature is somewhat dead.
Somewhat.
But you do hear a demonic voice break through the clouds as he disappears to dust. And, don't think I'll be gone long, is what Darth Glacius hears. And we'll translate for you, because it's some abyssal thing.
We'll just kill you again.
Period.
The unicorn sort of awkwardly looks around at you all. And you have my thanks in Celestial.
Oh, so I don't understand this.
Not Sylvan.
No, and will then immediately...
Obi speaks Celestial.
will then immediately ride off into the distance. It's going to be...
Wait, come back. Come back, come back. Obi's saying this in Celestial.
Should we
About
make a
40
pact
feet
with
away.
it?
About 40 feet away, it turns its head towards you, questioningly.
Can you heal me, please? I'm really hurt.
The unicorn sort of makes a sort of head shrug, showing you that it too is very wounded, and continues leaving.
I can
Join the
heal you.
Shadowhunters.
Tell your friends. Shadowhunters. Alright, everyone
As the
gather in.
unicorn leaves. Yeah. That is where we're going to end. You defeated the Balor that has been following you all this time. That is not a fight I thought you'd win without a casualty. Those crits
Yeah,
from
but
Arman
crits.
and then the card from Josh that says quadruple damage. That's just crazy. So I don't know if you guys have realised, but what I do is I do the dangerous crit and then I do double, triple, or quadruple damage based on what it is, because I like those cards to be like super impactful. Speaking of super impactful and the cards, I suppose I should give out an MVP. I'm going to hold it. I'm going to let you guys do your MVPs first. I have something in mind, but it's kind of, yeah, it's small. We're in different order now. I have to open this thing and look. Today we will start with... We'll start with Jamel.
As much as I want to give it to the insane crits being absolutely ridiculous, I gotta give it to the Jinn and the ring and the whole idea
Genie and the
of
ring.
getting completely
Yes.
bamboozled by the sovereignty and having his magic shut down by them.
Yep. Yeah, I'll give you that. I'm pleased. You gave me the MVP. Josh, your MVP.
Yeah, I also really like the interaction with the genie. It's very fun interacting with those kind of chaotic characters that have like no real stake in what's happening with the world.
Zero.
You know?
Yeah.
So it's fun to have those interactions. But I've also got to give it to chopping off some guy's hand.
And killing him. with it.
Even if it killed him. But yeah.
Guy.
It would have been. I suppose it would have been cooler if he lived and had to fight with one arm, but still, it was pretty cool.
You would have been really pissed off because he literally regenerates limbs at the start of his turn. So I'm really glad it killed him.
Wow.
Yeah, he can regenerate anything except a severed head.
my
So
goodness.
yeah, you either have to kill him with a critical with radiant damage or by severing his head. And you kill him with a critical and radiant damage, which is pretty cool, pretty conclusive. If only you had to sever his head instead of his hand, you would have done all three for insurance policy. Alora, your MVP.
I really did like the indecision that we were faced with when we were given everything we could have ever wished for. And we were like, what the heck do we do with that?
Yep.
And a little small one for Amon's fear of heights overcoming so much that he decided to just climb up 6-foot stairs continuously over and over again.
Yeah. I mean, I just think that for somebody who's lived underground for that long, like, the idea of this exposed mountainside must be absolutely terrifying, right? That's where my logic's coming from anyway. A bit weird for somebody who can levitate, but fuck it. Michaela, your MVP.
Yeah, everyone said, the genie was so fun. I like all these random magical weirdos we keep meeting on the road. I like his meatballs and maybe quests to get magical instruments for him, question mark. But I will also say a silly one. What was it? Spippers?
Spippers. Not the spippers of slider climbing.
Of spider climbing.
Yes. Yeah, well, oh well. Matt?
I also have to give it to the genie, specifically though, how crazy dumb the genie was. And Obi's thought when the genie was interacting with them was that this genie belongs in an insane asylum. But was happy it helped.
Yeah, I mean, he's pretty much like... I have this sort of weird feeling that if you can just sort of wish for anything on demand, you know, for the most part, it's sort of... You would just become almost completely hedonistic, right? You'd be in a place of no real sense or even vaguely common sense, and you'd start wishing for weird shit, right? Suddenly meatballs would be more appealing than immortality. So, yeah. That's what I sort of based him off on. I'm glad you guys liked him.
I think it makes perfect sense. It's a great character.
I had a couple of small MVPs. I really liked the idea that Obi wanted to use the Ring of Wishes in real life. Come back, Jay. That was really sweet. When you said you wanted to bring back Fox, obviously, you know, who's not with us for real reasons. I like the fact that McKenna didn't even try and roll for concentration on haste. Just went, no, I just took like 6 billion damage. I'm not hasted anymore.
No, I was in my mind calculating. I was like, I would have to get like a 30-something.
Yeah, and that 20 is a success though, so it's always worth trying.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the mushrooms being a thing that happens again. But also I just enjoyed that whole interaction. Obviously it gave me a chance to bully Jamal, which is always fun. But because you can't summon a baguette or a carrot or cast Agonizer's Scorcher. You know, what kind of wizard is he really? Yeah, I just have fun with silly stuff like that. So I really enjoyed that. But I actually think the buff's really relevant. You're going up to deal with these people, and you're going to have advantage on every persuasion check you make, every intimidation check you make, because you've got advantage on ability checks, right? So I think that's really cool.
Yeah, that's true.
And I think my MVP is tied between Matt and Alora for attacking the Balor. The rest of you were sort of like, what should we do? And you guys were like, no, we're just going to hit it. But because Matt's got 2 cards, I'm just going to give the card to Alora. That's life. Besides, it takes Matt twice as long to spend cards because he's only here every other session. Go on, Josh.
And I roll spells that don't have attacks.
Well, don't forget that you can expend them to re-roll with advantage on an ability check or saving throw, right? Sorry, Josh, you were saying?
Just a little one. I'm so glad that the title I got was the tentacle one. It's so much useful outside of combat.
Oh,
Like,
yeah. Small minor MVP was Michaela forgetting that Armand was tied to the robot. We knew it was going to happen. Like I knew you were going to forget and just fly. And yeah, I really enjoyed that. But you're right, that tentacle tattoo is pretty fucking cool. Maybe when you go back to Center Point for the Festival of Dragons, you'll all get new tattoos. But until then, if you guys would like to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
We shall see you less soon than expected because there'll be no session next week and we'll see you on the 9th. Until then.